Hey guys, it's Alex here. So it is not a mistake. This episode is being posted on the day that it was intended to be posted. You read the title. This is a very current topic. The topic for today is TikTok in general. We are going to be discussing our opinions on what's about to happen to the platform, our opinions on, or mainly, I'm mainly explaining my opinions on it, really. But we're going to be discussing it and talking about what's going to happen, like what could be like the repercussions and whatever. Ultimately, we are unsure of what's going to happen in the next couple of days because right now it's looking weird. Like it could be purchased by somebody, but it also might not. It's very, very, very strange situation. So for this one time, we're posting the new podcast episode on a very unscheduled day. For the future, for topics like this, I will be hosting my own like special edition episodes for this podcast, discussing topics like this, just so that we can keep the flow and stay on schedule. Frankly, so this just never happens again. But yeah, today we're going to be discussing TikTok. I'm going to stop rambling before I go off on a tangent, and I will let you enjoy the podcast. Hey guys, welcome back to the Into Discussion podcast. The podcast where myself and my wonderful co-host here, where we talk about anything we want, and you get to listen in and eavesdrop on the conversation along the way. Oh
Oh,
god.
Happy New Year.
Oh yes, Happy New Year. Yeah, this is oh, I guess I could also mention this is the first episode that we're recording here in 2025. The now that the now that the other pre-recorded episodes are released, now we can actually talk about relevant things.
Woo, only 15 days later.
Yeah, 15, yeah, 15 days. Yeah, that it is 15 days later. Uh, anyways, before we get into the topic for today, we're of course going to get to start off with our small talk session. So, Marcus, how have things been? I mean, we haven't actually like sat down and actually talked about uh stuff going on in our personal lives in a bit.
Oh, I'm still very unemployed as of this recording.
Oh
Um,
no.
editing has been going very well since our last podcast, so I feel like I've learned much. I've been experimenting a lot.
Um, Recently you've been doing a lot of Little Nightmares. Have you like learned anything new while editing those, or have you like
I
editing stories?
I did the last video or no. Well, by the time that this is released, probably not the last one, but part 3, I think was the one. I sat down and I was editing while on the phone with somebody else,
Yeah.
and he taught me a different way to edit the sound than what I was doing, and it sounded a lot better. So there's that.
Oh nice. Oh nice. uh
What about you though?
oh I mean, actually there's quite a few things I get to talk about this time because um my life was very boring like a month ago, but things have changed a lot since then. Even
Two
since
months
the
ago.
Yeah, actually, yeah, 2 months ago. Because we didn't. I don't think we recorded any of this in December, but yeah, December. The end of my 2024 ended like shit, and I'm willing to openly joke around about that and admit it. Um, but things
Yeah.
have been better since. I I've gotten a lot of recording done. Obviously started using my face publicly, for the first time, and it's been going very well. I haven't run into any issues with that. And I think I have my editing style down that I was so worried about in those first few that I was working on at the end of December. I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I guess I can really say. Things have been going great. Things have been going fantastic.
That's great. And jokes about awful things make everything better. Like when I got fired, all I did was joke about it, even though, yeah, it did suck a bit. But like
Yeah.
jokes help distract.
They sure do, and they also help you get through it and even learn from a few things.
Yeah.
Even if you have no idea what you did, there are still some things that when you think back, you probably realize you could have done better.
Moving
I
on from that, you
uh,
had a topic in mind for today.
oh yes, oh yes. Oh, that was pretty short small talk. Before we do that, is there anything else you want to talk about, or
Okay. Let's talk about YouTube monetization. Did you know that your video needs to be 8 minutes long to get monetized?
I did not
It's
know
no
that.
coincidence that we're or maybe they changed that. Shoot, what if I just spread some misinformation?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that had to be like a specific length to be monetized.
I believe the minimum is like 8 minutes.
Interesting. Well,
Do
I
not
learned
take my
something
word on
new.
that though. That may have changed, but the last time I heard of it, it was 8 minutes. I'm
I
not
never knew
monetized,
that.
so I can't fact check that.
I should be getting close to monetizing soon. I hope this year I'll be able to. I'm working towards it. Uh,
That'd be nice.
I don't think that would be a huge issue with me. I always upload at least nothing less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, 15 minutes is like it's not pushing it for me, but it's just that's around my goal whenever I'm editing is to like try to get something done in 15 minutes. Unless it's one of your videos and I aim for like 20, 25.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, did you get accepted for live streaming yet? Because you literally submitted the thing the other day.
About that, so let me go ahead and explain that. So I used to stream, not a lot, but just for like fun, I guess. Until I realized I like editing more, and you can't really edit a stream. I mean VODs, I guess, but whatever.
Well, you
So
can.
I went to YouTube and I tried to stream, and they told me that I needed to submit a request for it. So I did that, and I was like, all right, well, forget that. I'll just record instead. But I haven't looked back on it since because I haven't tried streaming. So
I mean,
maybe
you
I did get accepted.
can. You can edit the VODs. You just got to download them from the creator studio.
Yeah, see, I don't have the space for that. So
That's true. They're pretty big files. I guess so. Maybe that's the underlying reason why I never thought about editing my live streams.
that day I had like 7 gigabytes of free space that I was gonna stream, which is why I was gonna stream and not just record. By the way, I didn't
Oh
know if I
my
had the space.
oh my god. You need to get a hard drive for your computer.
They're too much.
An
I'll find
external.
another way.
And what do you mean they're too much?
They're too expensive.
I mean, Walmart sells a few of them.
I'll go to Dollar General and find one.
Well, Dollar General. Why? No, wait a minute. No, that's you might lose some things.
No, they're reliable. Trust.
I guess I'll take your word for it. You know who isn't reliable?
Oh, please tell me.
TikTok.
Oh,
TikTok's
what
not
an
reliable.
I'm gonna be blunt with you. That was an awful segue, but
It
yeah, let's
was.
get to that.
That was all purpose. It was supposed to be a really bad segue.
Yeah, no, that. Ooh,
that,
mission accomplished. But
that was. What is that supposed to mean?
it means it sucked so bad. But I'm glad it was intentional because now I can be mean about it.
Well, when have I ever unintentionally made a very cringe segue into something? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Please don't.
Okay, so
Do not
TikTok.
answer that. Do not answer that. Anyways, yeah, really bad segue into the topic for today's not video, today's episode for this wonderful podcast. In episode
TikTok is
2,
getting banned in 3 days. The world is ending.
talk about
You're welcome.
bad
Wait,
segues.
my
um,
bad. 4 days.
yeah, like what Marcus just said. TikTok's about to be banned. In episode 2, we discussed we had a discussion about shorts, and that was well before they actually made a decision about TikTok. Now in how many days did you say?
I
A
believe
week.
it's 4. It's getting banned on the 19th, right?
I think so. It's the day before Trump's inauguration, so I
I
believe.
have no idea when that is either. So
I don't know. I think that is the 9th. I don't remember. Look, we need some facts. We need some facts. It's a good thing why we
less
have.
than a week. It'll be banned in less than a week.
Let me see here. I could just look up TikTok ban date because I know that they
Yeah,
have an exact date.
It's like 18th or 19th, one of those. Watch me be way off. It's like the 20th or
So
21st. I mean,
January 19th, TikTok is going to be
oh,
banned
I am so good.
unless uh the the platform is sold to a American entrepreneur or an American company. So as of right now, the way that things are looking, it looks like that ByteDance isn't willing to sell TikTok to American company, or it looked like they were
Yeah.
willing to sell TikTok US to maybe an entrepreneur because I saw that what's his face? I saw Kevin O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary was talking about buying TikTok, and actually as in the past, I think it was like the last or in the last day, Mr. Beast also stepped up and said, "Oh, well, I might buy TikTok if it's not going to be sold." And it sounds like
Oh
he's
dear.
serious. Oh dear is right. Look at YouTube. Like seriously. I mean, oh my goodness. But
Can okay. Should I make a joke?
by all means.
Can we have that man not ruin two platforms? But it's a joke.
Oh, Mr. Beast.
Yes.
He does not need a monopoly on content style, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. And I also saw a rumor somewheres that Elon Musk is also thinking about it, so that take it as you will. That might be another Twitter coming.
Oh dear.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Rebranding it to Y.
And then all he needs to do is buy Pokemon, and he has this complete set.
Oh no. That
Oh
was an
yes.
you know what? I'm gonna have
What?
to kick you off the podcast for that one.
Hey! I'm the founder of the podcast. What are you talking about?
Yeah, sorry, but jokes like that will not be tolerated.
Are you gonna buy the podcast like Elon Musk bought Twitter?
Heck no, I'm just kicking you out, and it's deserved after that. That was an no. I'm sorry. I have to go. I
No, don't do that. Oh
kidding.
no.
Okay.
We're only 4 episodes in. So
Yeah.
so I've shared the facts now about that. As of right now, that's what it's looking like. Who knows if that's gonna change in like the next like couple of days. Um what are your thoughts on this,
Let
if
it
any?
die. Let it die. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Well, truthfully, I don't watch TikTok.
Yeah,
Uh, I'm not too into short form videos. I mean, Instagram Reels I watch sometimes, but also I can't do it for very long. Otherwise, I get bored.
yeah.
But TikTok, I never liked it. I thought it was like too. What would be the word? They just want to get their hands on people's attention span for like 30 seconds. And I feel like that's ruined. I mentioned this the last time I talked about short videos, but I think that's really messed up some people's attention spans. And so
Yeah.
I stayed away from it. But if it gets banned now, I don't think it's going to have any kind of effect. I think people are just going to be like, NordVPN. By the way, our sponsor for today. No, I'm kidding. Uh, but I think it's just going to be VPN users all around.
I would think that the US government would have thought about that, and I'm sure that something is going to be put in place where they can't do that, because the whole reasoning behind banning TikTok is national security, and obviously TikTok's owned by a Chinese company, and it has become a increasing danger in the past like couple years.
Oh,
Um,
I will say I did see because even though I'm more towards like yeah whatever let TikTok get banned I don't care, let's bring the Vine back, but
then maybe I'll be able to actually experience it.
yes. um okay, so I did notice an argument that some people had, and I was like, okay, let's say they are allowed to get TikTok banned. It's like, where would that end? Like, what other companies could they just look at and be like, "Oh, here's this reason, whatever. We're going to ban it in the country." And I
Yeah.
think that's pretty valid. I think that's a valid argument because, like, no, I don't. I'd rather not have them. Like, no offense to our wonderful government, but I'd rather not have them getting their grubby little hands on everything. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I find it interesting that it's become as big of a deal as it has, because TikTok has been a big thing for a lot of years now, and it's not like those, like we mentioned in episode 2. It's not like there's not other options, like other platforms that have the exact same videos on them. It's not like it's not like it should be that big of an issue.
yeah, I
It
mean, TikToks are uploaded like everywhere, anyways.
Yeah, it's like the platform itself. I feel like in the US at least, it shouldn't. This is my own personal opinion here. It's not necessarily the opinion of both of us collectively, but my personal opinion is TikTok has no actual. I feel like it doesn't have any actual place in the US. Either way,
Ooh,
because
what a statement!
it's a
Please
very
explain.
bold statement. It's a very bold statement, but
Please explain.
it's because we have two other platforms that are American owned that are also
Mm.
extremely popular, and it's YouTube with YouTube Shorts and Meta, which owns both Facebook and Instagram. Um, it's like looking at it deeper, both platforms collect data just the same way that ByteDance collects data from Americans through TikTok. But the thing is, that's American owned data, so it's not like a foreign country is just taking all that to use at their own free will, which was the core issue behind the platform itself and why it's getting banned. I am like completely for and agree with banning it in the US, but there is something else, and like something else that conflicts with my own opinion on it, and that is there are quite a few people that use the platform and used it exclusively for things like advertisements, um, content creation, and whatever. There's a lot of American TikTokers. So in that sense, I think it's a terrible thing that the platform's being taken down because quite a few people are about to lose their job then, because as ridiculous as it is, they use it as their own main source of income. So my main opinion is I am happy to hear that it's about to be gone. I hope that they don't sell it, but I'm also like, I hope they do just so that they don't lose their jobs. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
I do. So let me go ahead and hold this microphone up to my monitor right now. Okay, I just need to make sure that this is on recording. Are you saying that no un-American companies have a place in the U.S.?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like an ethical company. If they're not like grabbing Americans' information for malicious use,
Okay, so
then that's
basically, just if
fine.
they're shady, they can go.
Yeah, if they're shady, they can go. And TikTok's pretty shady. That it's the
Yes,
whole
it is.
reason. It's the whole reason why it's even been a topic of discussion the past couple of years.
So is
Um,
Instagram. I hate how shady Instagram is.
yeah, it is, and I don't like Meta at all. I don't agree with a lot of things that they do, but it's like at least it's an American company, and I feel like that it's it's mildly safer because at least it's being used for advertising and whatever. I would rather things be pushed at me that I would actually want to buy instead of just all these random things, and not be scammed by a Chinese company.
But are you saying you never used the TikTok shop?
Like I never did. I know a certain somebody did, and we're not gonna mention any names because
Oh yes, I know you. I know you.
he's
Oh
not
no,
a
he's gonna be so sad now.
I
Well,
should
you know what? Now I kind of want TikTok to stay.
well
I don't watch it, but that's where he gets his cheap things.
he also used Timu, which is I believe is also a Chinese owned company if I remember right.
I, I believe so, but now, like, what if Chimo gets banned next?
Well, I mean, go to your local. I don't know your local thrift shop. I don't.
No, he needs his cheap online shipping. See, now I'm against it.
What, against Timu?
No, I'm TikTok's ban. Because you're so
I
racist.
am not
You're
racist.
canceled. You're canceled. Clipped. I'm uploading that to my podcast. My exclusive podcast. No, not podcast. A video. It's gonna be a.
Oh, the
Dude, I
racism
keep
video.
forgetting the titles of those videos. The Mr. Beast ones. Um.
Um, this situation's so crazy videos.
Oh heck no, not those. The main one.
You gotta more Pegasus that thing.
No, yeah, that was that guy's name, but no, not him. The I worked for Mr. Beast. He's a fraud. Videos.
Oh, dog pack from
Yeah, I did a podcast with Alex Dog One. He's a racist. That's gonna be my video.
I used to edit videos for Alex Dog One, but
I used to edit. I worked for Alex Dog One. He's a racist. Yeah, it's gonna the dramatic editing too. I'm gonna make sure to include that. I'm gonna have like testimonies or whatever. It's gonna be
yeah.
great. Can't wait to edit that.
Okay.
I've only done gaming videos.
No testimonies. Then you pulled me in as one of the testimonies.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I asked Alex Dog One for his opinion. He refused to comment.
Oh yes, I have another many apology videos to make.
You're gonna have quite a few.
I'm gonna be on the same level as Logan Paul at this point.
Oh, I forgot. I was listening to. Well, maybe I should. Is the podcast still going, or did you end it?
The podcast's still going. We're still going.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, I
oh!
might pick and choose what I keep in this now, but like it's
Let
that
me
little
know
bit.
next time. Let me know. Just
Oh,
leave
it's
the whole
fine.
thing in. Why not? We have nothing to hide.
Yeah, nothing. We're all open here. We're all open here. We all understand. We're family here.
We have nothing to hide. We're not like TikTok. I'm kidding. You just segue back into it. No.
Yes.
Shoot. What was I about to say? Now I forgot. It was nothing bad. Like that wasn't why I was asking if you were still recording.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that. Okay, I remember now. I was listening to the first podcast and the second one. I think. Yeah, that one came out last Monday.
Yeah.
So I listened to both of them, and in one of them, we actually mentioned your apology video, and you were like, "Oh yeah, it'll be out before this podcast comes out." I
I
was like,
remember.
"Ooh,
It never came out.
it has not been out."
I
So,
kept talking
when
about
can
it.
we expecting your first apology video?
We can have an apology recording right now.
We could, but you did say in the very beginning, this podcast was like in a way separate from your channel.
It
So
kind
any
of
crimes committed on your channel cannot. You shouldn't
well,
apologize for it here.
it's weird because the podcast is now on my channel, which because of
Oh, good point.
the fact that the other channel we I think we need to get it to a certain level of subscribers before we can upload more than 15 minutes of a video. So we got some building to do on that channel before we can actually start posting the episodes over there. Because I think at a certain point I will just exclusively start posting them there, or we might keep it as a clips channel, whatever we end up deciding to do with it.
I think as of now, we should keep it for Clips channel until it's actually big enough so we can upload our or so videos. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not even like our videos. Our first, what was our first podcast length? Like 30 minutes.
the first podcast,
The first episode.
the
Not
first one,
not.
the first one's like an hour and a half.
Is it?
Yeah, the first one's like an hour and a half.
You're lying to me.
Nope,
You're wrong.
nope.
Okay, let's see. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half, and the second episode was like 35 minutes. That was a shorter one.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. That it's not an hour and a half. It is about an hour.
Yeah, yeah. The initial recording was an hour and a half. That's why I thought of an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before I clipped out quite a few. We went on a tangent about like transitions and editing, and I was like, I got to keep that. I remember.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's how long we were talking about it.
I mean, who knows? Maybe your viewers are like really into editing. No, I'm
Who
kidding. They're
knows? Who
into
knows?
FNAF.
Who knows? We go on the same journey with each other. Anyways, what were you gonna say? Because you didn't really go into what you were about to say.
Oh, just about like the apology video, but I had forgotten that these are being uploaded to your channel. So I mean,
Oh yes.
I guess I mean, I guess if you want to do an apology recording, I feel like that's much less interesting, but
Yeah, it's got to be on camera. Now that my face is public, I can now actually do an actual video
oh yes.
with the ukulele. I'll buy a
Gra
ukulele.
grab the ukulele.
Yeah,
Wait, what? Why do you say lay?
ukulele. What do you say?
Ukulele?
Ukulele. What?
Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
You Texas people, you don't know how to pronounce English.
You can't read E to AY. It's
Ukulele.
ukulele, not ukulele.
Ukulele. Ukulele. What
No,
is it? Oh my goodness. Dear listener, is it ukulele or ukulele?
you're not wrong.
What are you talking about? That's how you said. That's what you just said. Ukulele.
No, ukulele. Wait, shoot, now I'm mispronouncing it. Dang it, you must be ukulele.
Hey, you know what's going to end up happening, Marcus?
What?
This is going to be clipped and posted on TikTok.
Ew. Not for long. Getting banned.
That's true. That's true. We
You
should
know what?
set
Now I'm
up
happy
a.
it's getting banned.
We should set up a TikTok page before it's too late.
No, thank you.
Ah. Okay. So the last part of the initial topic that I did want to bring up is there's another platform that has just well, not just sprout up, but it's become more popular
Oh
because
dear.
TikTokers are moving to it now. And as
Blue
ass
sky.
backwards, wait, what?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, continue.
As ass backwards as it sounds, I wish that I bookmarked the post. I forget what it's called. As backwards as it sounds, it too is a Chinese owned company.
What do you know? Americans yearn for the Chinese company-owned
Yeah, it's
social media.
weird. I found it. Okay, because it's top trending searches on Google Play. It's called Red Note. So I don't know anything about this platform, and I've never heard of it before until a couple days ago when it started getting popular. Um, but it's weird. Again, these are my personal opinions here. With this one, it's a very weird thing that's happening because it's like the TikTokers are being petty now and just move into a platform that's obviously going to piss off uh the American government. But it's like this platform is also extremely strict too, extremely strict. The people that are moving from TikTok to Red Note expecting it to be like free reign platform are getting like you know
A
kicked off.
reality check.
Yeah, they're getting a reality check. They're getting kicked off. It's just so crazy. It almost made me want to install it just to see what it is, but then I was like, China doesn't need my information, much like how Roblox doesn't need my ID for voice
I was
chat.
about to say you don't trust Roblox,
I do not. I don't.
but
I do not trust Roblox. Not with my ID for a voice chat.
they need to verify you're who you are, even though it doesn't mean anything, because kids
I'm
just take
sure.
their parents' IDs and then get voice chat that way. They need
I
to verify you're of age.
I they can pull up my channel, look at me, and know that
They're
I
not
am
gonna
of age.
personally go and pull up your YouTube. That's not how
Hey,
they work.
any good business would go to those lengths just
I
to
know.
check. Do you think that the kids on the using the voice chat used an actual ID and not their parents? I have heard
No.
some of the 10-year-old children that use the voice chat, even when playing with you, even. I heard it once.
I know. That's why. Well, maybe I should. No, that's why you have to online bully. See, let me just go ahead and give my hot take. Bullying can be a good thing.
This podcast does not support online bullying.
Online bullying, especially.
This
The,
podcast
these
does not
children need
support
to know their
bullying,
place, and
period.
their place is not to talk to strangers online. I'm sorry, but they have to be bullied off the platform. You're welcome, parents. I'm actually helping you since you don't want to do your job.
Well,
You
why
need to cut
not?
all this out. No, I'm kidding.
Why
I'm kidding.
no? Why not? Why not bully Roblox then into actually verifying real IDs?
Well, they do. It's a real ID that they're verifying. It's just, you know, it's so easy for a kid to just use a parent's ID on their account and be like,
Exactly.
okay, you post that now.
Exactly. I wonder if I don't know if you saw anything in like a terms of use or whatever if they do it. Do they like archive chat logs like even like voiceover like the voice chat logs? Do they archive that and then like listen back to
No.
it? That's grossly irresponsible.
No, I believe. Well, I guess
That's
I
something
can't
they
say
could
that.
do. It's something
As
they
far
could
as I
do.
know, as far as I've heard, they do not. I do know that like they have very strict voice moderation. Like even, well, should I admit to this? Okay, well, like I was trying to test it, so I cussed a bit in Spanish to see if it would catch it, and it did, like almost immediately.
Ah, okay.
So they have
Interesting.
some pretty strict like automated stuff going on. Like our dear former co-host of the podcast that never was, he already got his voice chat taken off like 15 times. He
For
gets
what?
5 minute bans.
For what?
I don't he doesn't do well, okay, sometimes he'll accidentally say something. But like I don't know, they gave him warnings and then like at one point he didn't even say anything and they just took it off.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm not sure what exactly their rules are and what rules he's breaking. I do know that he will play music over his mic sometimes.
Maybe it's the copyrighted music. Is that
That could
what
be
it
a
is?
thing.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be fair to,
But
any content creators that are also happen to be in the game, you know what I'm saying? Because then all of a sudden there's like copyrighted
well,
music they can't do anything about.
yeah, but that happens a lot. That's just a I don't really watch Roblox content creators, but there was one that I would watch, and I do even before voice chat. Roblox did still these things, and they were boom boxes. And if you
Ah,
put a song ID into them, you could play like any copyrighted song you want. And I think they got in a lot of trouble for that. I don't know if they're still around,
I would
but
imagine they would
that
have.
was that was a big issue because there was no way to mute it. At least the voice chat can be muted.
I'm sure that Roblox probably would have been sued for that by somebody.
I they've been sued like more times than I can count on one hand. So,
You know who else got sued more times than you could even count?
oh, who would that be?
TikTok.
That has been into the discussion. See, I told you to have a backup topic prepared.
No, that's a no. It's fine. We can move on from that. Because we can move on to talk about something else. Real quick. Because we're 37 minutes into this, so we can come up with another discussion. But before we do, I do want to say that for closing out the TikTok conversation, I guess we'll see what happens in a couple of days. Obviously, this podcast is against TikTok and it's gathering American information for their
well,
usage.
well, see, now I'm not sure
What are you not sure about?
because our mutual friend shops using the TikTok shop. Like that'll mess him up.
You can start using Amazon. I don't know.
That's too expensive.
No, it's not. But anyways, yeah, we'll see what happens to TikTok. That's pretty much all the news that at least I am aware of as of right now. Because obviously, by the time this episode comes out, we're gonna be like a few days before it's banned. So, or even after.
But
Actually, no. This will be the next episode. This is gonna be episode 3. I'm gonna change the other one to be episode 4. Um,
oh, that'll be interesting.
yeah, I'm gonna swap it up a little bit. It'll be a little weird, but this is something that we did have to throw in like right before because it's literally right before too.
It'll be the day after when this gets released. Then
Yeah.
Monday is the 20th.
Mm,
Next Monday.
ah, I'll probably post this one like a little bit early. I might post it on Sunday.
Okay, Sunday is the
Okay.
day it's getting banned, but okay.
So tomorrow or
Tomorrow
tomorrow
you'll be listening to this episode. No, I'm
no,
kidding.
tomorrow TikTok will be banned, guys. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Red Note or whatever the fuck it's called. Um,
Well, oh, I thought for sure you were gonna. There was this app that I saw once, very briefly. it showed its ugly little head, and it was called a like, but like with the where those things called like an accent mark above the e,
Yeah.
and I thought that that was gonna be like the new everybody moved to like, and no, no. Instead,
I
everybody went to super strict red death uh
Red
letter
Death Note.
note.
Oh my gosh. What is like? I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. What was it supposed to do?
Literally TikTok.
Seriously?
It's basically just another TikTok. I don't know if you probably never see it. It wasn't that popular, but I believe that's where that one meme of the girl being like talking to her cousin over a video call or something, and you got recorded, and she's like, "You broke my charger, you idiot!" Like some British girl, and she was like, "My charger got used to your tablet, and now it doesn't work
Ew.
on mine. I hope you're happy."
What the
That
heck?
I believe I believe that's where that video comes from. Is
Like
like
that's like actual content garbage.
yes, it was. I only saw it maybe one day because I saw my cousin was using it. And funny enough,
Wait a
she was
minute.
using it because she had accidentally uninstalled TikTok. She was like, "Oh well, let's get this instead." And then I guess she got sick of that too.
What the hell?
Yeah, but
That's some weird family there. Oh wait,
it
hold
was
on. Hold on a second.
yeah part of that family. Good job. But yeah, that's my brief description of like
Huh, I've never heard of that. I should
garbage.
probably I might might search deeper into what that is just because now I'm curious. I'm very
Probably
curious.
shut down. I haven't heard of it since like 2020.
2020. Oh my God, 2020 is like, you know what's crazy? 2020 was half a decade ago now. All
Shoot.
that nonsense was half a decade ago.
Oh, well, what do you know? Okay, so I would pronounce it likey just because I was being weird, and my cousin was like, "No, it's just pronounced like." Guess what they changed their name to?
Well, they changed their name too.
Like with two E's. Guess
Likey.
who was right all along? Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's
I
crazy.
just I just switched it up or searched it up, my bad. Yes, likey, formerly known as like, is still in use
That
and
is
available for
crazy.
download on both iOS and Android devices.
What country owns that platform there?
I don't know.
Might look into that.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Apparently, the founder is from Singapore, so
Okay, okay. Singapore's based, but still.
it's not American owned, but I have nothing against that.
Yeah,
It's not
no.
like Likey is being banned, and apparently it's still running. So,
Interesting. Yeah, that's I didn't realize how many short form content platforms are out there. I guess I should have. I guess I
well,
should have realized.
TikTok has had the crown for a while now.
Yeah, they have. They have. Yeah, they sure have. I, yeah,
Nobody's over here talking about their Facebook reels. It's about the TikToks they saw.
literally, literally. Except for the people that actually use Facebook, and I've become one of them.
You're one of them.
I am. I'm actually am sending reels to your dead accounts.
I just people also search for on Google may have just listed a few more. Maybe I should not rate these in case they are not. Do not download these apps. I'm not sure if I'm correct. I'm just seeing them, people. I
Yes,
see Likey, Big O Live, TikTok, of course, Likey Light, funny videos, Triller, and Snapchat are in the people also search for.
oh, Snapchat. Oh, no, not Snapchat. Snapchat's up there with TikTok in my opinions list.
If you want to, more like down there. If you want to get hacked, go ahead
True.
and download Snapchat.
I, I, I've never actually had a Snapchat account. I've never wanted to because it's like one of those it's like one of those social experiments where uh you lose your ego very quickly.
I my brother had downloaded Snapchat on my phone once, and so because of that, apparently I still have a Snapchat account that didn't even get used for like 5 minutes before I deleted it off. But it's out there somewhere. whatever it's called.
Add Marcus on Snapchat and spam him stuff. Do not even try finding me
It's
on
deleted off
Snapchat.
of my phone. So
Do not even try finding me. If there's an Alex Dog One on Snapchat, then send that over to me and I'll get that taken care of. We'll
have you
see.
has Alex Dog 1 been trademarked?
It will be soon.
Oh, you out of luck.
Because at a certain, I gotta, I've actually been thinking about trademarking it because Alex Dog One is a relatively important name to me specifically, in quite a few ways. So I was actually looking at a possibility of trying to get that, make that happen in like the next couple of years.
I mean, if you're trying to make a brand using that name, then sure.
Oh yes, but there's also like other reasons why it's incredibly important, other than just my, quote unquote brands that I want. So that's going to be the end of this episode. We've covered what's going on with TikTok and also, well, mainly my opinions on it because I guess Marcus didn't have very much to say about it.
I have very mixed opinions now. I forgot that our mutual friend uses it a lot.
We do not speak of this mutual friend other than in very few YouTube videos. um, but anyways, so we're gonna see. I guess we're all gonna see what's gonna happen to TikTok in the tomorrow. I keep forgetting that it's gonna be technically tomorrow. Um, and well, I guess we'll also see what happens to Red Note if that ends up being thrown onto the watch list too. But
Wait,
what?
tomorrow? That would mean you're uploading this on a Saturday?
Saturday or Sunday, whatever it ends up being. I don't know when it's gonna be. I'm gonna have
It's
to
getting
obviously
banned on
advance.
Sunday.
It's getting banned on Sunday. Well, that's a terrible day to be banning something. Anyways, I'm gonna be uploading this the day before it gets banned. Just so that's a relevant topic still.
I forgot what episode 3 is, so I guess I'll find out same time as you people do. All you haters out there.
So yeah, we're gonna be heading out right now.
Make sure to buy Abandoned. 16
Not that, not
something.
that, not that, not that. Not that. Oh, if you want to get more content from the hosts of this fantastic podcast, Marcus here is Swag Pug Dude. I am I am Alex Dog One. Thank you all so much for listening, and be sure to tune in next week.
I hate you all, bye.